So to our ladies, the challenge of having pads, you used to pave a very hectic one, because maybe you used to lack the pads and you get tempted so that you can secure the pads elsewhere. And now here we are being supplied with the pads. So the first thing is that you usually abstain. Abstaining from early sex paves you, because you'll meet your dream. If you want to become a doctor, definitely you'll become a doctor. If you want to become an engineer, you will become an engineer. But if you start experiencing this early sex, early and protected sex, in the first place, it paves way. First of all, you'll get risk for the cervical, the diseases. Diseases, not only HIV. We have this hectic disease that is very chronic, which we call it cancer, the cervical cancer. This cervical cancer is caused by early and protected sex. So when you start practicing this early sex and protected one, you pave high chances for you having this cervix cancer, because the virus that causes the cancer, usually when you have these multiple sex partners and whatever, can pave way. Another thing is that you are at risk of getting pregnant. When you get pregnant, definitely, maybe you are 14 years old. So when you are 14 years old and you give birth, you can imagine the pressure. You want to learn, you don't have anything. So to reduce all these, first thing you have to abstain. Abstain so that you meet your dreams.
Just say hi while you are waving the pad up. Just start it. Yeah, you good, eh? Fantastic, fantastic. Hello, beautiful people, wherever you are. Welcome back to this session of today. It's going to be very fantastic, and to this position one-on-one. And today we've been hosted already with the one person called Passy. And here we are onto this incomplete house. And today we are just onto this position to make sure that we are giving our girl child they're called sanitary needs. And here we are live to this position. I can just have a Passy to welcome us onto this session of today to make sure that our girl child are being promoted onto this fantastic moment one-on-one. But due to unconditional circumstances of our cameras, they have to be so large and enlarged a little bit far away from here, so as we can just say what is happening from this portfolio. Because how? Yeah, thank you very much. Passy, welcome to this session.
One-on-one, guys.
How are you?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm good, you.
Yeah, me too. I'm good, yo.
Do you want us to go away, or how is the session?
No, I am welcoming you to my home actually. So we can make 1, 2, 3. So people they can get something here, guys. Yeah, guys. Thank you, Gintu, for hosting me to your channel. Yeah, go and check me. It's Passy out. Subscribe to my channel, guys.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly, guys. This is what we want to do here with the Gintu, guys. Yeah, this is what we want to do here, guys.
We want to do, or we want to
I want to give them. Give them more guys and to talk. Today we have a doctor here.
Yeah.
He will going to teach us how we use it, guys. How girls can live here in the village, guys. Yeah.
So
then he can give this, and then he can disappear, guys.
Okay. Guys, in a Passy is another level, eh? Here we are. So guys, from this portfolio, we want to make sure that these are the sanitary pads that we want to give out. And there are 24 pieces per each carton, and each carton, I think it has some 24 packets. Each packet, I think, how many stuffs are inside per each packet?
I think it's 6.
8. They are written there. 8.
There are 8?
No.
Yeah, there are 8. I think
contains 8 pieces.
8 pieces, eh?
Yeah.
So guys, there are 8 pieces, I think. So we can just read it from here. It's 1 by 8 pieces times 24 per bag. So I think everybody, whenever you get one packet, it has 8 stuffs inside, analyzed inside. I don't know how we can now the pad itself. So here we are. We have another guy called Maria Kidik. Welcome, Maria, because you are the people of to host us here, so as we can just give us a little lecture. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
Where are we from?
I'm from somewhere.
Okay, fantastic.
So don't worry about my physical look. Yeah.
Yeah, so thank you.
Yeah, but I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that. I go by the name Maria Kidi, and in this group I'm the advisor.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, not yet your time, huh? You're introducing yourself.
Yes.
Fantastic. So guys, again to this position I have the doc himself, and due to unconditional circumstances, guys, we had an emergency to the hospital that I always take the nurses from, and whenever I just went and I called guy, hey, where are you? Can we meet so as we can just go for the session? I went and she told me that I am in a theater room right now and things gonna be not good, so I had to select another doc, but I have ever used him. He's gonna be introduced onto the position right now. How are you, my brother?
I'm fine.
How is everything?
I'm fine.
Introduce yourself, bro.
I'm Ivan Shikuku.
Evan Shikuku.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm Ivan Shikuku,
Yeah.
a doctor working at Nyabwanze
exactly.
Medical Center.
Exactly.
Pleasure to be here.
Fantastic.
We're gonna share a lot.
Exactly. So guys, we're gonna be starting out this session right now to make sure that our people are getting much of the lecture, to make sure that they are having, and whenever they want to consume and use this kind of the stuffs we are bringing, I think gonna be helping them. And to this position, let's start up the session, because it has been raining cats and dogs a little bit, but it has due to the cutting and the things, it has cut. So we wanna start the session right now, and here we commence the journey. Welcome, bro.
Thank
Give
you.
them a lecture, and everybody will be picking some 3 packets. And I think we needed 40 people, and we have 5 cartons here. And thank you very much for every person who is a subscriber and donating to make sure that our girls are just being kept very safe. Thank you very much.
We really appreciate that person actually who's
Yeah.
supporting our girls in the village
Yeah.
to give them this sanitizer, guys. We really appreciate it.
Fantastic.
God bless you, our mom from US. God bless you a lot, guys.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Simukala hapo basi. Amjua wangu kusema exactly. Mambo iko aital, eh?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So doc, can you take your session now?
Okay, pleasure.
Fantastic.
I'm very obliged to be here. Thank you very much, and it's another good evening that the everlasting Father have granted unto us. We are going to talk about the importance, the needs, the good things about the software, the pads, the sanitary towel, the sanitary pads. We'll be having a very good session. The first session will be a lecture, and then we will have that question and answers. So when you have a question, you will raise the question, and then I will respond to those questions where needed. In the first place, we are going to talk about the importance of these sanitary towels. We have the importance of these sanitary towels. These sanitary towels are very important. We know that in every month, in a cycle of 28 days, every reproductive woman experiences the menstrual cycle. And this menstrual cycle comes out with waste, the waste product that is in bloody condition. So to increase the self-esteem of yourself, we have to use these sanitary towels, which are very important to our health. In the first place, this one reduces these chances of infections. You have those infections that are very vulnerable to women. So when you are on a menstrual period, maybe you can have those diseases. So the sanitary towels, the sanitary pads plays a very vital role in preventing the infections, the infection like the urinary tract infection. The next thing about these sanitary pads, they increase the self-esteem. They increase self-esteem. You are very comfortable when you are with this sanitary pad. You are very comfortable. You can carry out with your every activity, including running, going to the shamba, doing every coursework, that you are very comfortable. Unlike when someone lacks the sanitary pads. That's a very good importance of this sanitary towel. The next thing about these sanitary towels, we have those communities which are very vulnerable, maybe they don't have money to raise these sanitary pads. So you'll find maybe a girl can venture in something like maybe you give out so that you can be paid back with these sanitary pads. So in a greater percentage, it reduces those chances of early pregnancies, diseases like HIV. So because when we supply this with our able director here, when we supply this, we reduce that chance of these kids from the vulnerable community, the poor background, to venture into acts that can lead them into early child pregnancies. Another good importance of using these sanitary pads is that it makes you be clean. It makes you clean, yeah. So you be clean at least. And how can we use these sanitary pads? How can we use these sanitary pads? So we have these sanitary pads. When you use it, you have to stay not more than 6 hours. Not more than 6 hours. Immediately it gets full, you have to remove it and change it. And that's why in this packet, we usually have them 8. So you can change them. By so changing, this one helps you to learn your menstrual cycle. If you experience high blood, maybe you experiencing high blood, which is a menstrual disorder, you can also determine by changing those pads. So for a normal human being, has to change the pads not more than 4 pads in a day. That's for a normal human being. When you change more than 4 pads, that's an abnormal condition. And you'll only know that when you use these pads. So the pads can help you know that the frequency of your menstrual period. So when you know when you bleed a lot, you may experience what we call anemia, a condition called anemia, lack of blood in the body. So when you monitor by using the pads, it can help you know, I'm experiencing this is high and this is low. And you have to change the pads. Don't stay with the pads for a long period of time. When you stay with these pads for so long period of time, it can increase the chances of you having other infections. So maybe the temperature increases. When the temperature increases, they entertain the microorganism that can increase those chances of you having the infections. So one thing, very important one, is using these sanitary pads, which are very important because it helps you to know your reproductive health. For example, you've noted that you have some challenges. You can visit a healthcare facility where you will go and being screened. We have those monthly checkups. We also have those yearly checkups. You go for screening of cancer, because when you experience, for example, heavy bleeding or bleeding in between the periods, for example, you've experienced this month, and in the middle of that month you also experience another menstrual cycle, that is an abnormality. So you have to go for a checkup, which can determine if you have infections. In most cases, when you experience blood in between the periods, it shows that you have infections in most cases. So you face it, and one of the findings that you can able you know that you have abnormality is by using the sanitary pads. Another thing about the sanitary pads that we all know, this thing that we celebrate, we usually celebrate it on May, and this increase it is an awareness that is worldwide, and we also have that day that we usually celebrate for menstrual cycle awareness. So we celebrate, and on that specific day, we cheer out by giving out these sanitary pads. Are we together?
Yes.
Tunaelewana vizuri? Yeah. So by so cheering it out, and we as our director is doing among the 4 pillars that are there for the World Day of Menstrual Awareness by distributing these sanitary towels, creating awareness deep into community. That's what we are doing here. A very crucial and vital moment that we are having here. We are lucky. Yeah. Okay. Another thing that we are going to look out is how are we going to use this? So you find sometimes when you use these sanitary pads, make sure you use it with light clothed panties. Light clothed panties means like cotton panty. Don't use nylon panty. When you use nylon panty, the nylon panty absorbs the heat, and when it absorbs heat, it will lead that to burning on that private part. So you want to increase the temperatures there that will attract the infection. So you use light clothed panties. And during when you change the pad, how are you going to change it? So you change and you clean that private part. So cleaning the private part, you clean from the. How do you clean? from inside out.
Yes.
Or from here to. Yeah, you have demonstrated. So you clean. Make sure you clean. So you clean like.
Yeah.
Why are we going to do so? Because you know the anatomy between that vagina and the anus, they are close. So when you try to clean it from anus coming front, you'll introduce the microorganism, and that's why we clean it from the front going backwards. Yeah. So you clean and make sure you clean. Don't just go because you are rushing you go you change, you remove another one and you change. No, you have to clean so that not to be at risk of any infection. Are we together?
Yes.
Okay. And when you clean, make sure you don't use soap.
There is a question here.
Okay.
What if you don't clean before you change another pad?
It will increase chances of you having diseases. We also have bad smell. So, that bad smell always comes because of those infections. Because now those microorganisms, you know, that there is that flow, and mainly the menstrual, those are waste products. After fertilization does not take place, so they wash away the walls of the endometrium. So when they are being washed, they are just waste products. So the waste products, you have to clean them, and you clean them well before you change another pad, so that you be ready to receive another waste. It's like when you don't clean, it's like maybe somebody have gone to somewhere where we have a dumping site of waste. Yeah, the smell that comes there definitely is not conducive. So when you don't clean, it's like you are increasing another waste on another. Yeah. So it's good that you clean so that you be fresh. It is also healthy. You will also feel good. Oh. Clear? Yeah. Another question. Yes.
Are we supposed to use soap?
We are not supposed to use soap. We are not supposed to use soap. Normally, the vagina has the normal flora. The normal flora doesn't allow you to use soap. Don't use even any liquid or any jelly, any perfume. Maybe you have bad smell and you want to use the perfume. No, don't ever use anything. So you just use plain water and you wash them. So you wash, or if you have a very good bottle of water, then it has some walls. You wash them like this. It washes away. Yeah.
No, there is a case where you find that you have only one part.
Yeah.
What if a person washes?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I've seen one one lady doing
okay.
that one. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, with these pads, we have different types of pads. We have different types of pads. Okay, are we together? Okay, let me answer that question. Okay, we have okay, it's good, and that's why our director comes in with supplying this. With supplying this. I'm sure that will not be a problem now because we are being supplied with them. Yeah?
But now how can you use
Okay, but we have some types of pads. We have some type of pads that you use in a month basis, and in a year you reuse it. Yeah, we have pads. We have a certain brand of pads that you reuse. You wash and you reuse. You wash and you reuse. We have that pad. But mainly in our developing country, maybe we have them. Maybe if we have a very good supply of them, so that we can get supplying of them, because we have them. We have those pads that we reuse. Yeah, we have pads that we reuse and recycle them. Yeah. But not this one. If that is a challenge, I think we are being supplied with these pads, and maybe we will not be facing that as a challenge now. Any other question? Any other question? Any other question?
She's asking if you use cold or hot water. Wow, not hot.
Okay, you can use any. You can use lukewarm water. Lukewarm water in that water with normal temperature, but not such cold water, because it will irritate you. But lukewarm water is somewhat warm, somewhat cold, just on normal temperatures. Not unless if you have some pain, that's where you use some cold water for pain management. So these parts helps us a lot, and that's why we come in, the directors comes in to supply these parts, so that to help and reduce the high chances of these early pregnancies, diseases, and so many things. Okay. So okay. So any other question from maybe the young generation here? Ask any, hata kama ni Kiswahili. These are two Swahili.
I think
It's a very good session.
Dada kuja hapa.
You know, it is a privilege. Maybe hatutapata tena wakati mwingine kama huu. So unauliza anything burning.
One day, we were being advised that we should not use that warm water because it will expand that place, the vagina. Now, and you are telling us to use
Lukewarm. Lukewarm. When I mean lukewarm is like, you know lukewarm. It's like the water that is just on normal temperature, not cold, not warm. How will you know? I'm very sure during our time we usually do like this. You go dip your water.
We fetch water from the borehole.
Yeah. So water from a borehole on a normal day, that's lukewarm. Yeah. It's not cold. Yeah. So it's not like when I say lukewarm, it's not that you go and boil the water so that you use them. No. Maswali. That's why I'm here.
Wanaweza wenye unaweza weka hiyo.
Mnajua kutumia?
So
Mnajua kutumia?
So how can you demonstrate without a panty?
mko nayo? Tunaweza toa.
Watu wakuja hapa
Let Passy bring one.
A new one.
toa kitu nini mweke hapa mwenyewe.
Basi, do you have a new panty?
Hata nimetumika.
Basi mama pale kwa mkuu.
Nyinyi mnajificha. Toa hata kamera wakuje wasimame hapa.
Well, join the group.
Kuja hapa bridge.
Join.
Kamera salone kamera. Hata kuna nini.
Enda mrekodie ile side. Enda mrekodie kutoka ile side. Enda mrekodie ile side.
Ndio kapita kana hapo wangu hivi sana mkuu.
Kwani hamtaki kuonekana? Ajabu.
Yaani wewe ni ngine mbao. You want to demonstrate?
For
Eh.
yeah, angel.
Mugatore gukata tugatigane.
Si tunazijua hata sokoni tunaziona.
Tutora.
Now they want
Kana kaka ndo
Demonstrate.
yeah.
unaona venye inavarisha.
Unaweka hivi.
Mkwe makini.
Unaweka hivi.
Leta karibu bridge.
Yes. Now unaivalia like this. So ukivalia, I'm sure you're very comfortable to carry out with anything. Ukitaka kujump, when you want to jump, when you want to run, you'll be comfortable. And when you feel it is very full, you come and remove it and make sure you dispose it. Don't just throw it elsewhere. Just come. Hmm? You remove it. You make sure you and you go and make sure you dispose it. Yes. On how to use it, anybody with a question?
Ask questions, guys.
On how
Ask
to
questions.
use it. And don't stay with the sanitary pad for so long. It's 6 hours, 4 hours. That's why we have that with 8 pads.
Yes.
We have them with 8 pads. At least you change them 3 times a day. Yeah, 3 times a day. Yeah, you be comfortable.
You know, there is some people who undergo heavy flow and some you don't go heavy flow. You go light.
Yeah.
What if you are going light like I can smoke in an hour? Can you stay with one pad a whole day to minimize?
No. You know, when you try to be economical, you'll be economical, yes, but you'll be impeding a health danger towards you. So maybe you will use more to treat the condition that you are inviting into your body. So make sure you don't stay with it with not over than 6 hours, because even the material.
What about at night? Because you don't flow at night. At least at night
Yeah,
stops.
in most cases, most ladies or most women don't put pads during the night.
Eh?
Sometimes, most. Yeah.
Oh.
You don't
Pardon again.
Yeah, and some. Yeah, some don't. But it will depend on you. Because when you bleed a lot, when you bleed a lot, definitely you will have to use it. Question?
And also, you know, some of our girls here, like, it's just that they're not seen at the camera. You could come and be seen there at the camera. Jeni muonekane hapa. Kuja msimame mnaonekana
Mama.
Simkuje muonekane tu kwa kamera ya Gintu.
Ile hajawachukua.
Jo.
Na nyinyi ndio mnafaa kupewa.
Msimame hapa. So like
Songa. Ngoja niwaonyeshe.
Like these people, they have just started, I think, some months ago. I can see some have started like months ago there. And you have to tell them that you started by saying all reproductive females undergo that monthly period within 28 days. But like,
They are
let
okay.
me see,
They are
let me
okay.
say like me, mine is irregular. I don't see it after 28 days. So you have to tell them that if you don't see within 28 days, just know that they are not pregnant. Don't tell. So that is the point I was driving at. So.
In the menstrual period, in the menstrual cycle, we have those who experience regular,
Yes.
and we have those who experience irregular. For
Yes.
those who experience regular, it means this bleeding comes every 28 days,
Yes.
and it is even. Maybe if you experience it at date 20, so definitely at each month date 20, you have to experience it.
Yes.
But for the irregular ones, these are people who can miss, who can go even 3 months. They can even go 3 months, more than 28 days.
Yes.
That is irregular, and it is unpredictable. So
Yes.
you will be maybe comfortable with these 2 months. After 2 months, you experience. Another time you experience after 3 months. So that's it, irregular. And for our young girls here who have just started experiencing, we are being told that you experience it at the age of 13 to 18 to 17. So more than that, it is a condition. Maybe it is just a gynecological condition when you don't experience after 18 months, after 18 years. But after 13 to 17 years, when you experience it, you are fast. Don't see like this abnormal. Go questioning. No, it is normal. It's normal. That is normal. It determines your fertility, your productivity, because the productivity of a woman is determined by the menstrual. When you flow, it means that you are productive. You can give birth, right?
So you mean the barren ladies, they do not undergo menstrual?
Majority of them. Yeah, majority of them don't experience menstrual cycle. Majority of the ladies who don't experience menstrual cycle don't. Yeah.
I have a question. You know, there are some of us ladies who always experience during that menstruation. So, majority of us always use pills, like to slow down that pain. And that, yeah, and those pills mostly are Panadol. So, do you think it is healthy?
No. Okay. Menstrual cycle is physiological. Physiological means that it comes on its own. It comes on its own. Being physiological is just like childbirth. when you want to give birth, no medication that you will take, so that after 9 months, exactly after 9 months, you give birth. There is no medication that will be given for you to give birth. Yeah. So even menstrual cycle is physiological. It comes, and it's good that when it comes, it just comes, because when you use those painkillers, most especially even the recommended one that is always used is the proven. So with others, they will take an overdose so that it can stop. For example, when you take an overdose, you take like 4 tablets of paracetamol, it will definitely stop. You see? But it's not good because this thing is physiological. So it's just have to come out. And that cramps is usually because of the contraction of the uterus. Because the uterus has to contract so that it pushes out that waste product that have been expelled. Yeah. That has spilled out of the uterus wall. Because this menstrual cycle comes because the inside of the uterus, ile nyumba ya mtoto, sasa ikibleed, ikipeel off, ndio inatoka. So the contraction wakati it contract is now the process where it pushes out. But now it has to be physiological. You don't have to interfere it with any medication. So the best thing that you can use the relieving methods. The relieving methods, in most cases, you'll find that you use chocolate or you can use ice cream. So it's just physiological for management of pain. Don't use medication. So don't use medication.
But when you drink things like chocolate, it adds.
That's the flow, yeah.
So okay, that's why.
You experience heavy.
Not the chocolate, the chocolate part of the chocolate part. Kuna
You
ile
mean
chocolate.
that one for
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the ice cream. The ice cream. Yeah. So you use them. That's usually for the pain management. But don't use medication. When you use medication, you will be inflicting more problems to you. So that's the where you may have that heavy bleeding. Maybe this one you use that medication. The next you experience that heavy bleeding because you've interfered. These things should be physiological, just like giving birth. So when labor starts, it starts and you give birth. Don't use any medication. Are you together?
Yes.
So the issue of using Brufen, using paracetamols, it's not recommended in WHO. World Health Organization does not recommend that.
And is it normal to experience is it normal to experience abdominal pain after menstruation?
Yeah. So
Like you find a situation like maybe if you were to experience menstruation in this month, okay, most of ladies' muscle cramps start on the first day or some days too. But you find that some situation that muscle cramps start on the first day and then it goes. And then after you finish that menses, you start hearing it again.
okay, that's a good question. Very good question. Okay, we've said that the cramps, the abdominal pains, it's normal when you are experiencing menstrual period. But lower abdominal pains, maybe there's some lower abdominal pains that come because of diseases. So this is like maybe you have STI, for example, you will experience the lower abdominal pain. Maybe even if you also finish menstruating, you will also you will continue and you will experience the same lower abdominal pains. So it's advisable for you to visit a healthcare facility so that you get tested. They test the urine so that they determine if there is some infection inside the urine. And also, if you experience that low abdominal pains and it is accompanied by odor, bad smell from that area, it's a high indication of you having infection. So you just go for medication. Yeah. So lower.
Yeah, we have another question. So we are asking that you like a doctor, you teach our small girls here. You know, sometimes when they reach in that stage, they want to be.
Or if they want to menstruate.
Yeah, sometimes others they hear that maybe I want to be sleep with somebody, and then to prevent early pregnancy, so you can teach them. Yeah.
Yes, you become hot.
Yeah.
Okay. It's very.
It is true. Yeah, it is
That,
true.
and that's why I will go back to my early assumption that I stated this.
It's not because we can. It's not good. We can give them out this one only. You must teach them how to prevent our early pregnancy. You see?
Yes.
Yeah. So can you teach them how we can?
Okay. Just to come on it. As I said earlier, is that during this menstrual period, and it is a determinant of your health reproductive health. For example, in Asian in early years before the introduction of this family planning, most women used the menstrual cycle as a count of their reproductive if they want to conceive. And majorly during this period, we have that increase of basal temperature. You will feel the heat. Yes. So to our ladies, the challenge of having pads, you used to pave a very hectic one, because maybe you used to lack the pads and you get tempted so that you can secure the pads elsewhere. And now here we are being supplied with the pads. So the first thing is that you usually abstain. Abstaining from early sex paves you, because you will meet your dream. If you want to become a doctor, definitely you will become a doctor. If you want to become an engineer, you will become an engineer. But if you start experiencing this early sex, early and protected sex, in the first place, it paves way. First of all, you'll get risk for the cervical, the diseases. Diseases, not only HIV. We have this hectic disease that is very chronic, which you call it cancer, the cervical cancer. This cervical cancer is caused by early and protected sex. So when you start practicing this early sex and protected one, you pave high chances for you having this cervix cancer, because the virus that causes the cancer, usually when you have these multiple sex partners and whatever, can pave way. Another thing is that you are at risk of getting pregnant. When you get pregnant, definitely, maybe you are 14 years old. So when you are 14 years old and you give birth, you can imagine the pressure. You want to learn, you don't have anything. So to reduce all these, first thing you have to abstain. Abstain so that you meet your dreams. Having your dreams, when you are very potential, you have everything, now you can start. And when you start, it's like you find that one man that you can start life with. So the first thing is that I plead with you that you abstain from early sex. You will be free from HIV. You will be free from sexual transmitted diseases like gonorrhea, like syphilis, which is very chronic too, that can even cause you to be. We have neurosyphilis that can make you to be insane, psychiatric, syphilis, gonorrhea. Gonorrhea can render you infertile.
Insane.
Eh?
STIs can make you insane.
Yeah, syphilis.
Sure.
Yeah, syphilis.
Go ahead.
Syphilis, the pathophysiology of syphilis, when you don't treat syphilis, it enters the brain. When it enters the brain, it causes what we call neurosyphilis. When it causes neurosyphilis, you get out of your mind. Just the same as HIV. HIV can make you go insane. You know that? Yeah. So things like gonorrhea. So
HIV can make you paralyzed.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, how does this HIV causes paralysis? It's because your immune system is low. And when your immune system is low, you are vulnerable to very many diseases. Diseases like tuberculosis, diseases like cancer, diseases like stroke. For example, you are stressed up. When you are stressed up, then you are at risk of getting stroke. How can you take medication? How can you get healed? What is the next thing? You get stroke, definitely. Yeah. So diseases like gonorrhea, when you don't treat, you are at high risk of being infertile because it predisposes you to pelvic inflammatory diseases. Pelvic inflammatory diseases renders you infertile. You will not give birth. So you can imagine you're just there, you don't give birth, and you are a lady. So it means you will not get married because in every marriage the reward is children. So when you don't give up, you don't give birth, definitely you will not get married. So how are we going to prevent all these conditions? By abstaining the young age. Not unless for these other women who are married, who can be free with practicing sex. But for the young girls out here, make sure you abstain. It's for your health. You've seen I've stated many conditions. So when you mess up, you end up in that we call it forward. Yeah, but we don't say that. So for you to achieve your dreams, for you to stay safe, for you to enjoy the good fruits of this world, you have to stay safe and avoid early sex. So for the young girls, when you get tempted, maybe you get tempted like somebody has your uncle, your whatever, you are going, someone wants to have you have sex with you. The best thing you also have to report. You report to the authorities, so that when you report to the authorities, it will help, because if this person is able to do it to you, he's also able to do it to another person. But when you report this person to the authority, then definitely they will have to refrain the act. So it's just good when also you get someone who wants to disturb you, wants you indirectly, you report them. Get to that closest person, your sister, your uncle, your mom, report that person, say Fulani wants to have me like this, and the authority can take the course. But when you just keep quiet, you keep quiet because you want, at the end of the day, you're the one be crying.
I have another question.
Yeah.
Now when we talk about that whole thing of abstaining, I know we all know that the only solution there is to abstain.
Yeah.
We all know. But you know, in some cases, you find it hard for you like to abstain or something. So maybe you can tell us like the measures that, like the things that you need to do for you like to stick on that abstaining thing.
So, for example, for the young girls less than the age of 20, less than the age of 18, the best that I can advise is abstaining. But if otherwise, then the measures that you can take is having protective sex. Protective sex is sex that you use condoms. When it is very compulsory that you have sex, make sure you use condoms so that it prevents you. Condom prevents you from getting diseases. It also prevents you from getting pregnant. That's the only safer method. Another thing, for example, if you are in a family and maybe use family planning. But family planning on another part doesn't prevent you from these other diseases. Another thing for these vaccination, the human papilloma, the cancer, the vaccine that is given at the age of 10 years. 10 years, 12 years. So you go get vaccinated so that you don't contract the cervix cancer.
Okay, doctor, thank you for your time. I can say that at least we know what we didn't know, you see. So we really appreciate for that. You can have a seat maybe. Yeah, you can have a seat. So, toho ere. Kabisa. Let us clap for our doctor. And may God bless him, right? Yes. Yeah, for this chance, maybe I can, you take as less seconds as possible. I can give, if you know you are a YouTuber and you attended this meeting, I can give you less than a second, at least to say hi to our guys. Let me start with you. To say just hi, and maybe you can share us the name of your YouTube channel, so that if someone here has a phone, they can go and subscribe. And we are live there. There is someone as well who can be interested in subscribing. Yes?
Okay, thank you, Maria Kidi.
Yes, first.
Thank you so much, doctor, for giving our girls a very good advice. We appreciate so much. For me, I'm a new YouTuber. I've started like 3 weeks ago.
Yes.
My channel, it's underscore Salome. That's how it goes by the name.
Yes.
If you come across my channel, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. And I really appreciate so much. And we appreciate for these gifts that we are going to be given today. Thank you, Gintu. Tell the one who brought this idea.
Yes.
We appreciate so much. Thank you so much.
And thank you for coming too, right?
Okay.
Thank you for joining us up to this end. Another YouTuber?
Thank you.
So they are over, YouTubers are over, right? Okay, say hi.
Okay, we are supposed to say hi and sit. I go by the name Irene Inaga. If you have a phone here, kindly subscribe. Irene Inaga. Go check me out there. And in addition to what the doctor said, I want to say this one.
No, say.
Okay, to our girls, maintain cleanliness down there. Don't let your forest grow tall. You know, it's part of cleanliness, by the way. There is some germs.
Yes.
There's some things like ticks that can come. You know that. So you maintain cleanliness down there.
Say some rashes. Yeah, some rashes.
Those rashes are brought by the pubic arthritis. Are they called like that?
Tinea capitis.
Yes.
They are lies.
Yes, if you don't maintain cleanliness down there, you might find you have something like sticks that bring you rashes.
Lies, they are lies.
Yes, you see
they
that?
back
Now
you.
you feel like doing this every time. Oh, you feel like doing it. So maintain cleanliness down there, guys. Okay? Why guys? Guys. Okay? Have a nice time. I don't have much to say.
Thank you for your time, Irene Inaga. She go by the name Irene Inaga, as she has said. Any YouTuber that I'm leaving behind? No YouTuber, right? Apart from Passy. So we have a madam here. She used to be a madam and she teaches kids, and you are kids. Let us give her a chance. Maybe she can be having 1, 2, 3 to share with us, you know. She's used to teach kids, and we are kids, you know. Let her come in front and say hi and share with us 1, 2, 3. Just in a less than 1 second.
Thank you, Maria Kidi. Hi, guys. And how are you, girls?
Fine.
Thank you for this opportunity. I appreciate our doctor here, and we girls, let us observe what we have been told here, and God will help you to grow clean and know more. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let us clap for our mother. Yes, this is my last word in you. You know we are going with time. This is my last word in you. I want to add up on what the doctor said, that we should try our level best and abstain. We are still young. We have a long way to go. And the thing that we are rushing for, it is still there. You see, it is still there. So let us be trying to do anything, the thing that we need to do at the right time, right? Right?
Yes.
What?
Abstain.
What?
Abstain.
You say abstain, but when you step out of here, you start thinking otherwise, you know?
Yeah.
You will think otherwise, but at the end of it, suffer your own risk. You see?
Yeah.
Whichever the circumstance, life has to continue. Me, Kiddy, I will not stop filming because you are pregnant. You are pregnant with your own life.
Yes.
So, we will wake up and go to the farm and do our daily chores. You will be the one who will be left behind. Even the boyfriend who will be giving you that, who will be in charge of that pregnancy, will wake up and go ahead with their life. You see? So at the end of the day, you are the one who is left behind. So you are like, what am I going to do? You see? You see? A lot of stress, a lot of things, you know, that you can't even manage at your early age. Remember, we are the one we think. You see? You are who you think. So try, manage your thought. If a negative thought comes to your mind, try, get busy. Do something, it will disappear. Let's say maybe you are idle. You know, such like thoughts always come when you are idle. You are idle there. You have nothing that you can think about. Such like thoughts now start coming. So try manage your mind. It is your mind. You can manage it. You can do with it whatever you feel like. Get busy, take a jembe, go to the farm, or maybe do something. And after some minutes, you will find that that thought is now away, and your brain is now fresh. And when you will do that 1, 2, 3, you will find that you are now comfortable, right? Yeah, that is what I wanted to share with you. So our gentleman is here. Maybe I can give him a chance as well.
Okay. Thank you very much. Tumesikia kakitu? Kakitu kameingia? Alhamdulillah. Thank you very much for everyone who has just been into this forum until this far end. It has not been like 2 minutes, no, it has like an hour, and I think somebody has got something that you never knew. So I think right now everybody is tasty. I think you can just know that, okay, there's somewhere I went wrong, maybe now I can fix my errors. And I was not a little bit available, but due to unconditional circumstances, I was hearing, and I think now the things were entering where they should be entering. Exactly. So we are going to discuss some of the parts right now, and due to the time, because we have some people, some girls here a little bit young, a little bit, so they have to rush home with an immediate effect. And I can just ask the people who are just onto these front chairs to help us, so as we can just disperse them. And whenever you line up, very sequentially, and we just disperse it very simply. 3 parts per each, 3 packets per each.
Line up.
Line up. Hey, 2 lines.
Line up.
Very easy.
Line up from this end.
2 lines is wengine wanaweka
Panga line. Hii line ya kwanza. Bro, tunaenda.
alafu ukipatiwa ukae tu kidogo ukae tu kidogo tu. Hey, Ana, panga ingine tu hapa.
Wacha tu tumelinda hivi.
Ana.
Hey, join.
Kujia.
Join the line. Welcome, welcome. Hey, Ona, patiana box. Three. Wenye wako group. Kama wale wawili wamekuja wawili. Thank you. Wawili. Thank you. Wawili. Ndio nini? Msiende.
Aya, ukipatiwa unasonga hivi.
Wawili wenye wamebaki. Hey, msiende. Nani mabaki? Ninyi wawili. Uko na nani? Wawili hivyo. Kuna 3, watatu hapa.
Nani amebaki?
Nani mabaki? Huyu hapa. Then wewe, then huyu yake. So. Aya, tukuje basi pamoja tu kidogo tu. Pamoja tu.
Nani hajapata?
Nani mwingine? Nani umepata?
Maria.
Nani mwingine?
Umepata?
Wengine watu wamepata wote.
Someone calling?
No. Now you can just finish with it. Aya, kujeni basi mbele kidogo. Aya, kuja tu wote pamoja. Wote tu, enda tu wote pamoja. Hey, kuja tu pamoja.
Kila mtu anashikilia zake. Wanasonga hapa. Songa na nini? Songa hivi.
Guys, we have come to an end of this session right now. And hey guys, are you happy?
Yes.
Are you happy?
Yes.
And we are just ending up this session right now from this position. You can just say hi while you are waving the pad up. Just start it. Yeah, you good, eh? Fantastic. Thank you very much. And next time we're gonna be focused and we're gonna be telling you which day you're gonna be coming back for another session. Maybe other things apart from now the pads. Eh? Yes. Thank you very much. Keep it tuned. Thank you very much for everyone who has just been into this program and has helped. And we have just reached out to this segment. Thank you very much, Doctor. I've recognized your presence and I have you a little bit something so as we can keep you on going. Guys, we do always give the doc a little bit that we have and things gonna going forward. Thank you very much. Keep it tuned.